Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected. An agent needs assistance. Agent down. An agent needs assistance. Hostile hive detected. Agent down.
Oh man, what the hell did I just load into, man? What is up? What is up? What is up? We doing the second stream of the day. I know we were supposed to go live at noon, but things happened. What's up, G-Boy? What's up, JT? Do I see PvP? Yes, you do. After doing 3 hours of PvE today on Twitch, we're now doing PvP. We're going to talk about some things, too, that rolls around. Yes, we will. All right, so let me figure out what build I want to put on before I run out here, because I know I'm going to get hit with a Banshee Pulse and a high. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go out here and die, because that's what's going to happen. Oh, man. Oh, my God, bro. All that pestilence warfare. I hate that animation, man. I really hate that animation. You know the animation you get when you're trying to pop a kit and you're just dying, falling, steel arm, and the animation of you trying to pop that kit? What's up, Sosa? We gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out. Boost right there. Woo! Pop this kit, pop this kit, pop this kit, pop this kit, pop this kit. Let me get Ope.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected. Boost about to expire. Agent down.
Oh man, it is a lot going on right now, peeps.
Boost has expired. Hostile hive detected.
It's a lot of skills going on here. Oh my God. It's a lot going on, man. It is a lot going on right now. It is a lot going on. A lot going on. Spawns flip too, man. This is over. I spawned into a late match. I spawned into a very late match. A very late match, man. It's one of those matches where it's like, all right, cool, bro. It is what it is. It's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna change, right? It's always gonna be the exact same. I'm surprised Gumby doesn't have on a bunk. I mean, you know, we got a Banshee Pulse. We got an Iron Long out there. It's over in 30 seconds. It was not a late match when I joined the stream. It was what? You was AFK? I mean, I loaded in late. I didn't spawn into the match. So technically, it wasn't my match to start. It was a match that somebody already left, and then they put me in. Wow. GG's. I should have just went around because I knew he was in that corner.
Agent killed.
Nah, they were already out there, bro. They were already dying when I spawned in. Nah, pal. You're supposed to be the hero? Nah, you can't be a hero when you got
Agent
Do
down.
you not see the cheese that's going on in this match? You talking about being a hero? You got scanner drones. What's up, Keys? You got scanner drones. You got Banshee Pulse. You got pestilence everywhere. You being a hero. Look at that.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Like being a hero. Being a hero.
Agent malfunction.
I'm in. I got Elju in here who lives all the way in Brazil. Like latency issues. The sky's just the limit when it comes to PvP. But the real topic of discussion, man. What's up, Souls? D2 Dookie cheats. It can't be saved. With the updates and all that stuff today, Souls, it might actually be saved. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it now. I take everything with a grain of salt when it comes to the development of this game. I take everything with a grain of salt. Because that's how you got to do it, right? So we all know there's the 10th anniversary of the Division, of course, 10th anniversary, which was started yesterday. They're doing that. They're celebrating 10 years, and I'm sitting here like, damn, it feels like it's been longer than that, right? But, you know, when you sit there and think about it, Division 1 came out in, 2016, and then Division 2 came out in 2019, which still doesn't make any sense to me, of course, but yeah, that's when it happened. That's when it happened, right? So I guess it has been 10 years. So 10 years total for both. What's up, Get Good? They add in crossplay. Yeah, man. Hey, look, the thing about crossplay, you know, we're going to get in that. So the main thing is that they hired a PvP dev. That's the main thing. About time Jay Smiles is out. About time you're out, Souls. Where the hell you been? All right, so look, we're going to read this, man. So, in celebration of the Division 2 10th anniversary franchise launched in 2016, of course, we all know that, and the ongoing support of the Division 2, Ubisoft, that's a lie because it has not been an ongoing support for Division 2. It has not, because Title Update 13 was supposed to have been the very final update for the Division 2 franchise. But yeah, that's neither here nor there, right? They have reinforced the development team and plan to give us updates for PvP in 2026. Now, based on the 10th anniversary, of course, to showcase a roadmap. Never follow the roadmap. Never go by the roadmaps in this game. Ever. Whenever they show a roadmap, take everything with a grain of salt. The only thing that is guaranteed is PvE. And half the time, that is not even guaranteed when it comes to the roadmap because they do delays, they push back, people get laid off, devs leave the studio, they go work for other titles within the company, and yada, 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 yada. That's always a lot of stuff when it comes to that. So, you know, we got survival coming, we got expanded resources, we got the roadmap, of course. Like I said, never follow that. What else we got here? So, it says PvP focus. During the 10th anniversary celebration, the team at Massive Entertainment outlined that upcoming season for year 8 of the Division 2 will feature dedicated PvP focus balancing and content update. Now, that sounds amazing for anybody that's been in the game for as long as we have and just been like, oh, great, finally some PvP stuff, right? But that's not really telling me much. But the good thing is that they hired a dev, right? They hired a PvP dev. I don't know who this developer is. I don't think they even mentioned this person's name, so we don't know what's going to happen with that. But that's the good thing here, that we have something of that sense right now, right? So you can't really argue or complain about that, right? So I'm kind of stoked about it because it's been too long since PvP has gotten an update. There has been nothing in the last couple years. 1 second. Man, toss the hive up top. We got a lot going on. Gonna just look behind, pop this kit, get my stacks, you know, try to play like everybody else. Stack galore. But that's what's been going on. What's up, Invader? Year 8 later, nobody will come back Like the game says, man, wait. What did you say? What did you say? That got cut off because I was looking at the monitor when you wrote that. All right, so you said nobody would come back. Let's see. Has more players. I think it has more players than Division 2, Div 2. PvP is dead. Leave the dead horse alone. I actually don't think it's dead because to be honest with you, it's PvP that's actually keeping this game alive, to be honest with you. Even though you're fighting the same problems, you're fighting the same people and facing the same issues, it really is just this game that's keeping everything alive, if you sit there and think about it. So, I feel you when it comes to everything that you're saying, man, because you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But he's low, people.
An agent needs assistance.
Gotta build stacks, gotta build stacks.
Boost.
I don't understand how this man is still alive. I don't understand that. You know, I would have been dead. I would have been dead. I just want you to understand that. Getting shot with stacks, I would have been dead. I would have been dead.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
So that's what I don't understand. That I would have been dead.
Agent down.
So, but I do hear you though, bro. I do hear you. I feel like it's too little too late. They took too long. There's a lot of things that should have been done in this game, the things that people have spoke about when it comes to PvP in this game. So I do agree with you, bro. I do agree with you because you're not wrong. Believe it or not, you're not wrong. Throw that out there. Like there's a lot of things that needs to be fixed in this game. And there's so many things that have not been fixed. The fact that Buddy did not die yet is insane.
An agent needs assistance.
1 second. This man's standing on top of the truck. They got a lot of armor and not taking enough damage. That makes no sense. But I do like the visual update, the visual change. But like I said, there's so much stuff that has happened in this game. Let's see. If I don't see any changes on skill builds, armor regen, and status builds in PvP, I ain't believing it. And to be honest with you, there's really nothing wrong with everything. It's just that things are not balanced correctly. And there's a lot of stuff in this game. Like, look at Umbra. Umbra's not balanced correctly. Pulse resistance not balanced correctly. You know, you can sit here and say so much stuff that's not balanced correctly in this game because the developers basically contradict themselves about what they want, what they believe, and how they thought everything was going to go.
An agent needs assistance.
The enemy is about to be pulled out.
So,
You're too strong.
you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, bro. Believe it, you're not. A lot of people are not wrong when it comes to things in this game. Like we all, you see that guy is just better at running away. I'll believe it when I see it, pal. Ain't nobody better than running away when latency plays a factor. But yeah, man, like it just sucks that it's been this long. And the last time they mentioned PvP was in October.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
It was October. You know, we've been fighting lag switches for like 9 months. You got the lag switches with the Nemesis, the Diamondback. You know, everybody's just tired, man. You had dudes running around with a snowball gun lag switching, of course, and that was also a problem. You know, and it's been 9 months of the same players doing the exact same thing. There's nothing been done, but, you know, we have watched them disable the entire climax mission when it was dropping the Tempest pistol early. And that just led a lot of people to believe, like, what the hell's going on? And a lot of people have left the game. There's certain creators that left the game. There's certain people that don't even create content that have left the game and moved on, too. So, you know, I feel you, crap, Skill Bill. I feel you. And, you know, the small changes that they did make where the fact that you can't change your loadout because people were complaining about being spawn camped, but the developers are just so out of tune with their PvP community, they failed to understand that these guys that were getting spawn trapped in the spawn were never leaving the spawn, which is why they had to revert and remove the spawn turrets because they were out of touch with their community. And you start to realize that when it comes to PvP and it comes to PvE too, that a lot of these guys don't even play their game. The developers don't even play the game, so you got to sit there and think about that too. If the devs are not playing, how can they understand what's going on? How can they relate to their community if they don't know what's going on? Because they spent half the time in the last couple of years giving us content that nobody asked for, like team elimination. Nobody asked for that, but they thought it was a great idea to add it, right? So people have asked for bigger dark zones. People have asked for more raids, more incursions. And I'm pretty stoked about the things that are coming. And I'm stoked about you said the Big Alejandro is just another camp. Let's see, a camping gun and new exotic backpack. Could use some potential sense. Wait a minute, I got cut off. Use some potential sense as literally a baby striker with a little bit of Agus. I was reading that. My boy JT got it. He sent me a screenshot of it. And I was reading the talents of it and stuff like that. I want to check it out, see what it's like. But I mean, the Aegis gear set doesn't even work. Let's be honest, right? Lisa, I actually don't think there is a ton of things that need to changing. Umbra, drone more so. Pestilence needs to be re-looked at. And you also said, we looked at longer mortar, cooldowns, and less mortars. That bag is all right. I don't quite understand how it works. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to test it out and see how it works. But no, like there's a lot of things that need to be worked on, need to be adjusted. Pestilence is one of them because it should not do what it's doing right now. The Tormo knee pads are bugged if you guys did not know. They're bugged. So Tormo knee pads work in PvP by using the Pestilence because the Pestilence is spreading ticks when you're shooting another player. So it's allowing you to do that. So that's not working as intended. Of course, there's a couple other bugs that are not working as intended. You also have the other glitches such as players are using talents. The Tinker glitch is still somewhat working where players are talent stacking. So not too sure if it works in conflict, but it seemed like it does. So don't quote me on that. Not 100% sure, but I have seen players utilizing certain features and things on their build that look like they're talent stacking, of course. So.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Oh my word, bro. So there's a lot of things that are going on. And then hints of these players camping in matches too. We also need match penalties as well. If a player's, we need a competitive mode. We need more modes where, so basically, hold on, we're going to get to that. So we also need a competitive mode where players should be penalized from leaving matches. You should not play a whole entire match and then the minute you lose, you leave. You need to be banned for that particular time before you can rejoin another match. So these things need to happen. Not gonna face latency issues, of course, because that's just the connectivities of someone having bad internet or good internet. That's just that problem. Of course, we're gonna always experience the whole looking like you got shot through a wall. Everybody's gonna experience that. That's never gonna change. But all right, Invader, have a good one, bro. Appreciate you coming to hang out with me. So, I'm just going over all the things and stuff that needs to change and things that do need to get better in this game. But I do agree, mortars do skills need a longer cooldown, of course. I think the animation needs to change when it comes to the mortar. I don't think the cooldown is a problem because they are skill builds and they have more skill haste than us, of course. I think the animation from when they put down the mortar and pick it up needs to be fixed because there shouldn't be no way in hell that those guys can run full speed with the quick step, pick up the mortar, and continue the movement or drop it right on top of you and then shoot without having that full-blown animation. For the simple fact that they made us have the hip fire, they didn't like us chicken dancing, so what did they do? Made us hip fire. So I think the animation does need to be changed within that, of course. So that's just something more that needs to be fixed. These guys are basically just camping in the spawn, man, so I'm not going to waste my time running in there, of course. So, like, bunk build needs to be also looked at. The claws out holster, they should not be able to melee if you send over armor. Like, these are things that just haven't been touched since year 2.0 because none of the developers believe or thought that these things were going to happen. A lot of exotics in the game seem too situational and conditional for my liking. I mean, you're not wrong, and that's something that we always talked about. There's a lot of exotics that are sitting in my stash that I'm not using. Prime example, the Eagle Bear. Everybody's like, oh, the Eagle Bear is great. The Eagle Bear is great. The Eagle Bear is not great within this patch, mainly because of the Pestilence. You can be immune and have that immunity from landing a headshot, but if two players are shooting you with the Pestilence and ticking you for whatever ticks they're putting on you, you're going to die. You're not going to survive. I don't care how strong you may think the EB is in PvP. You're not going to survive. You're not. You're not. So, certain weapons need to be buffed. When it comes to the Big Alejandro, this is a PvE only weapon, of course. This is not even for PvP. It's the last 30 seconds to go, bro, and these dudes are still in the spawn. So, you know, Big Alejandro is a PvE only weapon. Other talents, other exotics that are sitting in the stash, like the Oxpecker. Like, whoever thought that the Oxpecker was going to be a great SMG should be not fired, but reassigned to somewhere else within the development of that team. Because, man, that person's probably not even there anymore. I mean, they thought Gear 2.0 was going to be the best thing to ever happen to the division. Like, let's be honest with that. And clearly they were wrong about that too, right? Gear 2.0 completely redesigned the game and made it worse. So, but, you know, like I said, there's a lot of things that went into play mainly because they did not have anybody checking PvP or playing PvP within that community. I mean, like I said, some of the stuff in PvE don't even work correctly or function as they should, of course, like the Provocator chestplate. The Provocator does not work. It's just a useless chestplate. You know, there's a reason why people are running the same 4 builds, of course. Do Regen needs to get fixed? Yes. Regen does need to get fixed. 3 new maps, 100%. Night mode would be great, obviously. Get rid of the laggers, and hopefully the devices cheats. I don't think they're going to be able to get rid of when it comes to Cronus, because Cronus was designed for disabled people. It was designed for people that had mentally challenges that wanted to play video games, and that's what the whole purpose of Cronus and Zen was pretty much made for. It sucks that people abuse that mechanic, yes. So I don't think it's something that they can completely block, because then you'll take away the restrictions of other people playing it. It's not going to save, not going to be saved. It probably won't, Goldie. Probably like the realism mode. It's probably not going to be saved, because I don't know. But these are all our thoughts. These are all the things that people would love to see be fixed in the game, but do we believe it's going to be fixed? No. I mean, PvP has been like this for the last 6 years now. PvP hasn't been good since the start of the game. And a lot of people left after that, so I honestly don't know, bro. I would love to see these changes be implemented, but, you know, I'm not a big enough content creator for the division for them to invite me out and for them to hear my voice. I don't have that particular audience yet. I don't have Kamikaze's audience. I don't have Nothing But Skills audience. I don't have DJ Tickle's audience. You know, I have the audience that I have, and you guys all share the exact same views as me, of course, because we all PvP. But we don't have that big supportive PvP community. We don't have that. You know, those guys have the support of the PvE community. PvP community, there's too many egos. There's too many people that have just so many problems to the point where all they want to do is either screen snipe, cause problems. What's up, Laura? Screen snipe, cause problems, attack you. There's so many things that goes on within the PvP community to the point where people can't even get along within the community itself. So, but like I said, we're not the target audience. We're not the target audience to a lot of the content that has came into this game. We're not the target audience. But are we the audience that's going to keep the game alive? Yes, we're the same audience that kept Division 1 alive. Because everything that they tried to add is gone. Is anybody playing Brooklyn in this chat? Is anybody playing Brooklyn in this chat? No. Is anybody playing Warlords in this chat? No. We're not playing Brooklyn. We're not playing Warlords. Hell, we're barely playing DC. The only time we go to the PvE is to get the newest and latest gear. Capacitive needs a drop in the damage to armor to 6%. Meant to be skill builds guns, but it's the OP gun. Yeah, you're 100%. And that only causes problems is because they removed the talents. They removed the okay, so there was like stuff that we had in Division 1. I'm gonna tell you why that's a problem. I'm gonna tell you why this gun is a problem. Every gun is a problem in the game, because they removed the ability to reach that particular damage or firearms or skill damage to unlock such talents. And that's something that we had in the beginning of the game, also in Division 2. You had to reach a certain amount of within firearms, a certain amount within skills, a certain amount within armor to unlock certain talents. And that's why the game was great and allowed you to build a certain way where you didn't have to worry about a player just slapping on an all tier 6 build and still having the damage of a red build.
Agent down. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Prime example. Latency. So that's the problem with that. But yeah, no, 12%, does it need to be dropped? Yeah, it needs to be dropped. But then again, when you sit there and think about it, you also want your exotics to be the best in the game, right? You want your exotics to be used, but not every exotic is best in the game. But like I said, people are abusing those. They are abusing those mainly because the 12% damage to armor, 10%. But when you got proc spreads and you got contractors, that's been dropped to 8%. So you change something on one and not the other, but this was also added later to the game. I'm pretty sure if the capacitor was in the game around the time that they made that change on Fox Prayers and contractors, they probably would have thought about it and put it at 8%. But that's just because there's been so many different developers in the game to the point where the game doesn't have an identity. There's no true identity in this game when it comes to PvP. It's all over the place. The capacitor was not meant to be a PvP weapon. It was not designed to be one of the best weapons into PvP because they went with it as an idea of it being used on skill builds within PvE. You got to remember that same group of developers are all PvE developers. So everything was made for the sake of PvE. Like, that's the biggest problem to everything.
An agent needs assistance.
What's up, Kata 4K? So, like, that's the biggest problem to everything, is that everything was made for something else. It wasn't made for PvP. A lot of the gear that we have gotten in the last couple of years have not been made for PvP.
Detected. The boost has been taken by allies. Hostile defender drone.
So, like, we also got to remember that, man. See, that's what I was looking for before I picked up the teammate. But yeah, that's like the only problem there, man. And no, I feel you guys on everything. Still not dead. Marked at the top. Nice kill. Trying to get my armor up. Trying to get my armor up here. So scanner drone. Scanner drone needs a longer cooldown. Scanner drone should not be able to pick up pulse resistant players. Like, that's another thing that's wrong with the game. So if you're on pulse resistance, you should never be on the radar. Sad to say, you should never be on the radar. But you are on the radar. You are on the radar at all times. So like I said, and be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already, bro. It helps me out a ton when you do. Yeah, he's not taking the correct damage that he needs to take whenever I'm shooting him. And there's probably somebody on this outside over here too. But like I said, man, I feel you guys, man. I feel you guys because I face the same thing. I'm in here fighting just as much as you guys are fighting in a dark zone and in conflict.
Hostile stinger hive detected. An agent needs assistance.
The roads have run out of reinforcements. You can win this. Supply drop being claimed by
Serious trauma detected.
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm gonna die and I need to reload.
done.
Agent down.
He's gonna come around.
Hostile defender drone detected.
I gotta run all the way around here. We got the 2 right there. It's just the 2, man. Just the 2. Just the 2. 1 second. Ah, get him, teammates. Get him, teammates. Get him, teammates. Get him, teammates. He's right there. He's right there. He got the finish.
Agent killed.
Nah, come on, teammate. You guys got him. You guys got him. There you go. There you go. Hell yeah. All right, let's see. All right, so imagine Night Mode of Conflict. That'll be pretty sweet. Weather 2. 3 new maps, same weapons, and build balancing. If they did those, I'll be happy until D3. And like I said, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro. We should have been got new maps. It should have not taken this long for them to hire a PvP developer, knowing the issues with PvP. And I hate hearing people say, oh, the developers know. They know what's going on in PvP. They know about the lag switchers. They know about the invisible walls, the same walls that they denied. They know about Cronus. You know, they know about the Zen. They know about the cheaters. They know about these guys that are abusing these mechanics, the invisibility glitch in Conflict, the invisible glitch in the DZ. They know about the guys that are spamming the Tinker talent glitch. They're stacking talents. They know about these things. Okay, if they know about these things and these players are being reported for doing these things, then why haven't these players got banned? So it makes you sit there and question these things, right? And it pisses off the community even more because when you tweet at them, you go to the support page, you go to Reddit, you go to Ubisoft support, and then you mass report these players that's constantly doing these things, and nothing happens. But then you turn around and end up in a mission, and somebody's doing a damage glitch in the mission, and now you're in trouble, and there's a chance that you're going to get banned because you don't even know that player because you matchmake that mission. Now you're rolled back and was banned for 2 weeks. Now you're sitting there like, what the, you banned me for not knowing a player in my group that I matchmaking was cheating and it's my fault. You see what I'm saying with that? Like, they ban quicker for PvE, and they move quicker when things are broken, just like when the Tempest pistol within that mission, the Potomac Event Center, right? Within 16 hours, that mission was disabled because they don't want you to destroy their bread and butter. And like, they tend to work on things and add things. Like I said, when it came to like Umbra was not meant to be what it is today. It was not meant to be what it is today. And the only thing that's keeping Division 2 alive, let's be honest here, is them going back to Division 1 and taking ideas from Division 1 and bringing it into Division 2. How many years players have been asking for crossplay? How many years of players have been asking for them to remaster Division 2? They complained and said, no, we can't because we don't want to leave people behind. Everybody's like, leave who behind? The people that are going to play on the PS4 are going to play on the PS4. Even if they're on the PS5, they're going to play the PS4 version of the game. And the people that are going to play the PS5 version of the game are going to. But it's been so many years of them being out of touch with their community. And them being out of touch with their community led to all the problems and all the disasters and all the ideas that they tried to implement within the game that failed. And then them getting the backlash of that failing. And then them getting upset and not speaking to us. And them going dark for 2 to 3 years and not saying anything. And I think that's the biggest problem, is that they're not transparent enough with the community. Transparency is everything when it comes to the community. Nobody asked for X Defiant. X Defiant was fun while it lasted, but it wasn't going to last because of how it was made. It wasn't a team-based game. It was just a bunch of individual COD players running around trying to rack up on kills. So that's the problems that we face. X Defiant, prime example. Not X Defiant. What else? What was the other thing? Heartlands. Heartlands was supposed to come out in 21, 22. All that hype, all that beta testing for Heartlands, and it canceled. Division Resurgence finally going to come out March 31st, I believe. That's finally going to come out, and it's like, okay, we like what Division Resurgence is. It's a great idea. It's a great concept. It's amazing, right? It's a fun game to play because it's in the Division 1 and Division 2 combined, and you got weapons from the Division 2 that were placed over there in Division 1, but in the Resurgence. And that's a completely different company that's working on it, of course, but what I'm saying is that why not make it for consoles or every other platform? Why only make it for mobile only? Nobody wants to sit there and play Division Resurgence on mobile. And then when you sit there and think about that, the mobile version of Resurgence was something that was talked about for Division 1. You were supposed to be able to get on your tablet. Let's say you're at work. Your buddies are on Division. Your friends on Division right now. You get on your phone, you get on your tablet, and you just start playing and help them out in the mission. You were supposed to come in as a drone and help them do that, but that never happened. That never happened because they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it on the old consoles. It couldn't handle it. But here we are now. So, Division Mobile, resurgence. But, you know, like I said, man, be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already, man. I agree with all you guys. Crossplay is going to be crazy. I'm going to say that now. I hope crossplay is only for PvE and not PvP. Because the crap that those dudes are dealing with on PC when it comes to the Dark Zone, the hackers that they're fighting, the dudes that are just spawning in and killing everybody and disappearing, the speed run hacks and all that crap, flying across the DZ, dudes unkillable, can't die whatsoever. Yeah, I don't want to face that. I don't want to face that. So I'm hoping that they only do it for PvE only crossplay and not for PvP. Because if it's in PvP, if you think PvP is bad now, wait until you experience what the Dark Zone feels like on PC, but in a crossplay setting. You're probably going to quit the game after that. Them boys are running every script possible. They don't care. All they're going to do is just make a new character, new IP, and just blow your ass up. They don't care. So, yeah, man, it's going to be crazy.
Hostile Stinger hive detected. System malfunctioning. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Oh my God, bro. Get out of there.
Back online. Hostile hive detected.
Oh my God. A lot of damage there. A lot of damage. The movement feels different. I can say that much. Alright, look, we're going to just take that off. We got to go for a damage set. Don't fix thing, cam broke. I mean, yeah, there's just so much stuff. There's just so much stuff wrong with the game right now as we speak.
Agent down. That agent needs assistance.
You ask yourself, how is he doing more damage than me? You ask yourself that.
Incapacitated.
Like, you ask yourself that, how is this guy doing more damage than me? Should I go full-blown tank now? But now I got to see where I'm at, too. At the same time, I should be home. I'm not home. See, I'm not in my server. I'm not in my server.
Boost about to come online.
And I think we're fighting a stack, to be honest with you.
Boost now active.
Oh, the Banshee Pulse. Banshee Pulse, my friend. It could be a thing. It could work. Oh, they're running that.
The boost is being taken by the enemy.
I'm taking a lot of damage right now, bro. Taking a lot of, and they got True Patriot on.
Before we have to pull you out.
He didn't die? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. There we go. What's up, Mike Epps? Like I said in skills chat, all the console PvP players are going to be complaining soon as they come across a PC cheater on console cheats, have nothing on PC cheats. And you're right. You're right. They don't. They don't. They don't, bro. They don't. I don't went through like 3 builds, bro, in this server. They need to buy more servers, man. Because most of my matches, I'm always in EU. and I live in the States. I'm always in EU. I'm always fighting packet loss and ping. What's up, City?
An agent needs assistance. Hostile stinger hive detected. Hostile explosive seeker mine.
You know that.
Hostile hive detected. Agent down.
Bro, what? I'm on a kit. I'm on a kit, bro. PvE is gonna always be on top, which is why I said. What's up, Chevy? How you doing? Yeah, man, we're getting cooked, man. This match is just not our match right here. PC, let's see, PC on top. Oh yeah, man, it's gonna always be that way. Hopefully we'll have a better match in the next one. I guess this is what I get for PvPing all day. This is what I get. Yeah, bro, I was getting melted, bro. They got a lot of damage over there. They got True Patriot. So, what, 2 Umbra bills, 2 tanks, 1. Both of them are running pasties right there, bro. So, it's not much you can do. They're also running the freaking chest plate. And we lost a teammate. There was nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do there. There are 3 stack over there, too, so. 3 stack with a random. There's nothing you can do with that. I mean, they're supposed to win. They had the better team. I didn't think Patriot was good. Yeah, no, True Patriot is good when you're in a group. When you're in a group and you have True Patriot in your squad, you got 2 Umbra builds, you got a skill build on top of that, you got Pestilence everywhere, you're gonna blow up. Somebody's gonna do enough damage on you where you're gonna blow up, bro. That's just what it is. You know, it's a great team support build, and it also debuffs you too, if you didn't know. True Patriot marks you, it puts so many debuffs on you to the point where it's buffing their team. They're getting heals from shooting you. Even though it's not a lot of heals, it used to be a lot of heals with the Pestilence back in the day, where they used to be able to heal themselves, but now it's just tons of just debuffs being applied to you, bro. So you're getting debuffed by the Pestilence itself too. So combining True Patriot with that, yeah, that's what you got. Okay, so they're a 2 stack. Actually, we're not a 3, they're a 2 stack. You can hit 2 LBXs, so it's both of them. This is what he's running. This is what he's running at 1.5, bro. He should have been dead, but this does damage within itself. Surprising he's using this, because it's the ranges of it. It's not bad, and he's using the chest. Double the weapon damage of Symphony. Bro, he should have been dead, but it's just the other guy got on Patriot. But hopefully we'll have a better match this time with a better team where we actually can move around and make magic happen. So let's see what happens with that. But be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already, man. We're just like having discussions, talking about PvP, talking about the things that hopefully are going to come to change, man. We do need a support station. We need a support station that's in the game. Hopefully they'll bring it at some point. I don't know when, but hopefully the PvP developer that comes in, he'll be like, you know what, bring the support station back. Because they're bringing everything else from Div 1. Might as well bring that back, too. It's in the game already. The White Tusk, the Black Tusk have it, and the True Sons have a support station. We don't. We don't, man. Alright. We know what we must do. Never trust anyone that runs double for Moss with a Catharsis. Oh, no. Of course not, bro. Of course not. Whenever I see anybody running a double weapon of this exact same weapon, or running a bighorn with an AR attached at the secondary with no attachments, I already know they're damage stacking. So, purple pistol. What's up, Elite Panda? Purple pistol, top tier. All right. So now they're going to camp. They're not going to be aggressive. They're going to just camp, right?
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Yeah, they're just going to camp. They probably went all the way around. Or they're probably going to be camping this back corner. See, that's why I don't take anything serious in this game, bro. Because of how people play in this game. So when people be emoting, I don't be mad at it, bro. Like, I know how these guys play. Now, they play it like that because they had the better team. Now they're not even leaving the spawn. See what I'm talking about? That's why I don't get upset. Because, like, these guys spawn in as a 4-man team with a team, and they decided to stay in the spawn. But then they'll emote and do all that extra stuff when they beat you. That's why I don't take it serious.
Hostile hive detected.
So the whole match is going to be fought from the spawn now, bro. The whole match is going to be fought from the spawn.
An agent needing assistance.
One came out. I got a tick on him, but it's not enough to kill him, right?
Boost online.
They're gonna go chase that one guy
By allies.
because he's not taking the damage that he should be taking.
Seeker mine detected.
We're home.
Allies have acquired the boost. Agent down.
All right, we're gonna go up top, see what we find up here. A team.
Assistance. System malfunctioning. Hostile stinger hives detected. System back online.
Let's toss that out there. So they're back there hiding with Umbra on now. So they're over there in the corner. Oh nah, you broke that man's control. You broke that man's camera. Yeah, he forgot that he couldn't hip fire. Still got a true patriot mark on me. He forgot. He forgot he couldn't hip fire, bro. All right, up top, up top, up top, up top, up top, up top. Teammate, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, just jump over.
Serious.
They didn't kill the other one. They didn't kill the other one. They didn't kill the other one.
Agent vital signs 0.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
Man, shooting at his own teammate. He couldn't tell. He couldn't tell who I was at that point in time. He was just looking. Why do I got random loot in my inventory? I hate when that happens.
Agent down.
Loot just appears out of nowhere. Alright. This is why I always go bighorn, bro. Land those ADS headshots right there.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Alright, so we're up. We just gotta go fight for the box. Gotta fight for the box.
An agent needing assistance.
A lot of damage, bro. A lot of damage, a lot of damage, a lot of damage, a lot of damage, a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Take your pesty out.
There are no more rogue reinforcements. A friendly is claiming the supply drop.
I hear footsteps.
The
But I got it, though.
specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally. You're halfway through the fight.
That's what I say. Don't take anything serious in this game, man. When you're playing it. He's over there in the corner with a booster high, bro.
Detected.
It's crazy. In the corner on a booster.
Agent down.
In the corner with a booster. All right. All right, so yeah, that match is over.
Solid work.
But if I emote, I'm going to be the problem, right? Because that's how it goes. Easy, easy, easy. Like they always say, easy, easy, easy. Nah, man. You just need a competent team, that's all. And they decided to make a business decision and stay in the spawn the entire match and then come out later like... It's crazy. It's crazy. But this is PvP, and it's been like this for, what, 3, 4, 5 years already? This is what PvP has been like, unfortunately. Like, I know you guys hate the burn sticky. Creeping death, that needs to be reworked, of course. I think, I say it all the time, to fix Umbra, it's working as intended, but to fix it, it should fall in line like how Striker falls, right? Because you know how you lose your Striker stacks when you're not in combat? That's the exact same way Umbra should work. You should only be required to gain stacks when you're in combat. Meaning you have to be near the fight, not 100 yards away in the spawn, building stacks, and then coming to the engagement with full stacks. Like, no. That should not function that way. Is that Elite Panda? That is him. So, you know, that's how you should go about it. Like, I feel like that's what you need to make that. The freaking scanner drone needs to be increased to, like, instead of 20 seconds, 40 seconds or 50 seconds. Don't fix Umbra. It needs to be fixed. It needs an adjustment, bro. It needs to work just like how Striker works. If I got Striker on, I have to build my stacks up on players. Umbra it's a cover-based set. They need to be near combat to build their stacks. You should not be able to come into combat fully stacked. Because in Striker, I have no stacks. And the minute combat is over, my stacks are gone. Umbra needs to be the exact same way. If you're not in combat, then your stacks need to be removed. Not you building stacks, jumping in cover, jumping back out, building your stack, jumping in cover, building your stack, jumping in cover. No, that needs to be fixed. That's not how that should work. Because that's a cover-based set, right? It was meant for PvE. That should not function the exact same way that it was meant for PvP to function in PvP, which is why we have PvP stacks and PvP modifiers and normalize, right? We have that. This is why this stuff is like that. Imagine running to a Striker build that has stacks already, right? That's what Umbra is. Let it work like that for me only. Because that's how you determine, bro. If I'm out of the engagement, I'm like this, nowhere in combat, and you guys are in a mosh pit fighting already, and I come into the fight and just clean up everybody? No, bro. He wasn't even in the fight. Like, look at my teammate building stacks. Nobody's near him. He's building stacks. Look how tipping scale works. Tipping scale works. You have to shoot to build your stacks. So why is Umbra the only set where you don't have to do that? You need to earn your kills, earn your rewards. That's all I'm saying.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. An agent needs assistance.
Earn your kills, man. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a tier 2 over there. You see how people play? This is the problem. This is why PvP is so messed up, because of how people play. Another dude in cover. Another Umbra in cover, see? Another Umbra in cover. Look at that. You know what? The thing about Div 1 At least the damn skill builds that ran around with Technician and the damn Assault Turret, at least they actually ran in the damn fight. They ran in the fight with an Assault Turret. But these guys are not, they're not running in the fight. They're choosing to not fight.
Hostile defender drone detected.
They're choosing to not fight, bro.
Boost about to come online. An agent needs assistance.
And they had, exactly, they had to build stacks. They had to build stacks, bro. Like, they had to, man.
Allies are acquiring the boost.
And you have far more survivability, man.
Taken by allies.
I'm gonna hop on in PvP and let you know how it went for me, pal. Okay. Like, these are all level 100 players on the other team, bro, and this is how they're playing.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Like, what do I got to do with the Bighorn? I got to land headshots? People say Bighorn needs to be nerfed. Bighorn doesn't need to be nerfed. Stop ADSing somebody with a Bighorn. That's all you got to do. Stop ADSing. Look. At any point, he could have switched weapons. At any point, he could have switched weapons. But no, he decided to keep shooting the LMG and spin around in a circle, but not switching to your close range weapon. That's why we have long range and close range. Switch. That's all you got to do. Switch weapons. Be aware of the lag switch. Be aware, JT. Be aware. Be aware. But yeah, no, man. People need to do that, man. Damn, 2 players left my team. Damn. Let me set this to all. I'm sorry, because it's on top messages. I need to see all messages. Gone heal. Now they're on the skill bill. This is another thing that's a problem.
System back online.
I'd love to see a competitive mode where you only can choose which loadout you wanna wear.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
This man's running all the way out. He wasn't marking me. He wasn't marking me with his drone, or with his secret mine.
Can't keep up. They're about to get pulled out.
Agent down.
Friendly claiming the supply drop. The specialization supply drop.
We deal with real cheaters over here. Here's an idea. Taking it from another game. Vote to ban certain skills, and exactly, that's what competitive play is. That's what it's like in Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. Like if you're in comp, and that's why we should have had comp here, right? There should have been competitive made for the clans to go off and fight 4v4s. Should have been Last Stand here too. Last Stand, 4v4s, competitive play. All these things should have been implemented into the game.
Hostile explosive stinger mine detected.
I'm dead here. I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, no, you're right. All these things should have been implemented to the game. Like, how do you make a PvP game and not have this? Like, especially if we didn't have it in Division 1. Division 1, we had Last Stand and we had skirmish. Skirmish was 4v4 competitive play, and there were no spawn debuff shields for players to camp in spawns. If you're fighting in their spawn point, they're just going to get spawned to the left or right or across from you, or to your spawn side. That's all it was. That's all it was. Overwatch is actually where I pulled the idea from. And I enjoy Overwatch, bro. Overwatch is fun. You can ban players, and we should. And that's what comp should be. Comp should be a place where you can host. You either got competitive play for competitive players where they can host tournaments and see who's the best of the best. I mean, they had this in Rainbow Six Siege, so I don't understand why they didn't pull that from Siege. You get what I'm saying? Siege is a part of their game. It's a part of Ubisoft. It's there. Siege has comp. A lot of you guys in the chat have played Siege. My boy JT played Siege. He was like master something over there in Siege. So, not loadout 8. So, you know, that's what it should be. Comp should be a thing. And then you have quick play, you have comp, you have hosts where clans can come in and host competitive for tournaments and stuff like that. They can do that. And then within comp, you can also ban certain things. If you want to play, let's say you want to play comp today, where you don't want to deal with multiple builds and multiple skills, you can set it to where you're only allowed to switch your loadouts 2 times within the match, because it's comp. You got to have your best damage, your best defensive build, whatever. You want to block skills out and you want to make it guns only? Okay, guns only. These things should have been in there where nobody is just spamming skills, right? But to fix the problem with skills, we need something other than the booster hive. If you're immune to something, and this is the way Hazard works. Now, I've been saying this about Hazard for so long, bro. Hazard only works if you have armor. And that's something that they need to fix. The minute you have 50 to 25% armor, now the skills are attacking your health. Your hazard is completely non-existent. It's there, but it's the duration that's being applied, because Stinger Hives do explosive damage to you. They do explosive damage to you before they bleed you. I want you to understand that. It's explosive damage that is attacking your armor. But if you put explosive damage on your hazard build, bleed, and explosive resistance, then the hazard does nothing to you. I mean, the bleed hive does nothing to you. Let's see, skill builds, skill haste, just spam jammers, jammer pulse, and EMP stickies. And yeah, and that's all you need to do. That's not a problem. But what do you do when these guys are not coming out to spawn? Now you got to go to Val Jammer Mass, right? But now you can't switch your build. So now you're stuck. You got to run in there and decide that you're going to die. Hopefully the spawns flip when you die in there. So you can either come back on the skill build with a jammer pulse. Now the Umbra that's been camping in the spawn all damn day is on Georgetown rooftop because you died and they pushed out to wipe the team, and now they're all 4 of them on the rooftop. Now you're stuck on a skill build. You see where the dilemma comes in at? You see where it comes in at? Now you're stuck on a skill build with a jammer pulse. And now they're on the rooftop, man. It's like it's crazy, man. It's really crazy out there. For Sparta. Like, yeah, bro, like it's, oh man. Let's set that, because that'd be bugged. But these are my stuff, by the way, if anybody wants to know. These are what I got on. Let's put that on random sphere because we need that so we can see through walls. But yeah, man, that's the problem with the game, man. If you guys haven't smashed the like button already, be sure to spam it. But regen builds should not be able to do all 3 things. They should not be able to do tank, damage, and heals. Like, that shouldn't even be a thing. I agree with you guys. Even though I run regen builds, man, but it's like you have no choice but to run meta. Take a little bit of damage here. Oh, I took no damage there. One guy died, thank you. And they're spamming fire. See the problem? See the dilemma? See how people play?
Agent down.
He's not gonna shoot. He's just gonna hide and cover all day, and then he's gonna retreat. Look at that. Yeah. He's just running. He just ran to my team. Ran to my team and died because he didn't want to fight. Shot me in the back. I'm gonna toss my hive. Toss my grenades. And now they're gone. He's right there in that little corner.
System reactivated. Boost about to activate.
Okay, nobody's there.
An agent needs
They ran all the way around.
Boost online. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Teammates, do they not know to get the boost? Get the boost, 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 get the boost. They did not grab the boost. Alright, let me reload that.
The boost is being taken by allies.
Sheesh!
Trauma detected.
I did not see him there, but Shooter was there chilling.
Allies are acquiring the boost.
Yeah, both of them are down.
Allies
I'll take it.
acquired the boost.
Good job, team. Make sure they don't jump the fence. Pretty much 3 level 100s to 1 level 79. You know what I always hate? When you swap weapons, that little icon is right there blocking everything. We need another quality of life update where I can change my specialization on the fly. I'm just gonna be on fire right here. That's it. There we go. There we go. Cool off there.
Agent down.
And I'm dead. That quick. That quick.
Agent out of action.
Regen became a best necessary when they buff Pesty. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? The crazy thing about that, actually no, Regen was already out there, bro. Bighorn Regen was already out there. It was out there before the Pesty buff. It was really out there before the Pesty buff. Because I was running it. And then they automatically just buffed the Pesty. Nobody was using the Pesty, right? And you know what everybody was using at that time? So this is what happened, right? This is what happened. The St. Elmo was introduced to the game. And nobody was running regen builds. When the St. Elmo was introduced to the game, you didn't see a single regen build. Right?
Victory. They won't be coming back now.
11-2. Not bad, pal. St. Elmo came to the game, and I was sick and tired of being shocked every step I took because everybody was using it in PvP. It was in the dark zone, it was in conflict, it was everywhere. PvE, everybody was spamming St. Elmo. So I made this hazard, the same hazard regen build that I put out, I made one that was just hazard and damage. You were sitting at 1.5, 1.7, you had crit chance, and you had hazard, there was no regen, and you had crit damage, right? You had a lot of crit damage. And you were basically, you had the ability to shock them and they couldn't shock you. Like, that's what I was running, right? And I made that build. I put it out, people loved it, they enjoyed it, and everybody started running it, right? So, after dealing with that St. Elmo crap, nobody was running Umbra because Umbra wasn't even in the game at that time. Everybody was running pop shot builds. So it was bunk and sniper pop shot builds, and all red glass cannon, and everybody was just chilling. No more C79 scopes, right? It was just all either pop shot, bunk, St. Elmo. That's all you were dealing with, right? No pestilence. You was also dealing with skill builds too. You was dealing with the burn sticky like crazy. It was like the hybrid burn stickies. Eclipse dropped. They nerfed Eclipse protocol because of it was killing elite enemies in the summit on other floors. So they nerfed that. People stopped using it, right? Boom. Now, This was also a point in time when people were complaining about catching on fire with the Imperial Dynasty holster too. That was also a thing. Players were catching on fire. So they removed that. Nobody was using the bighorn. There was no bighorn in sight. No bighorn in sight. No pestilence in sight. No iron lung in sight. Iron lung wasn't even a game. Pestilence was in your stash. Bighorn was in the stash, bro. It was in the stash. Out of nowhere, Regen became a thing when they introduced the Adrenaline Rush backpack. That's when Regen became a thing. Because you either had, remember, the Catharsis wasn't in the game yet. You had everybody running Intimidate Chestplate and the Adrenaline Rush backpack. There was no Catharsis yet, so there was no DZ meta build. That Catharsis DZ build with Adrenaline Rush contractors, none of that crap was in the game yet. No Bellstone armor was in the game, bro. It was the Emperor Guard knee pads with Gilligard with Adrenaline Rush backpack and Intimidate on the damn chest plate, bro. Like, perfect Intimidate, bro. Like, that's what people were running. So this is what a Regen thing came in at, with Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush, because before Adrenaline Rush, there was no way to get bonus armor because Memento wasn't even in the game yet either. So you had to rely on getting bonus armor other ways. Other ways, bro. Like Bloodsucker. But nobody was using it, bro. But that's when Regen builds started to get popular, man, because of that. Because of that. And then somebody was like, oh, we got the Catharsis? Let's make a full-blown Regen build. Yeah, bro. It was hectic, man. It was hectic, bro. Like, damn, his drone is strong as hell. Strong as hell. But that's what happened, man. That's what happened, bro. And then everybody was just running it, man, because I remember everybody was running, at a point in time, everybody was running like 511 and Shock and All and Unbreakable. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was Unbreakable, Hazard Regen, and Shock and All. That was crazy. And then Efficient came to the game, and then everybody started chest plate swapping. Because Efficient wasn't even in the game either. Time to shake up the meta, make a new full. Improvise build. Yeah, I would love to, bro, but the problem is, man, I gotta have the perfect piece, man, with improvised pieces, bro. You really gotta have the perfect pieces, man, because you can kill one person and that person's gonna come back either on a bunk build or a skill build or Umbra. Like, that's the biggest issue. Oh, we already had that over there. Okay. I got somebody right here. I'm gonna pop a kit. See what happens. They don't see me. They got a spotter bill back there.
Boost about to come online.
That's our only way to push right there. That's when we gotta push. He moved out the way. We can push. He moved. We gotta go.
Boost now active. Agent down.
Damn. He was trying to jam.
Explosive Seeker mine detected. Hostile
He was trying to jam. Okay, teammate got him. Reload my shotgun. How strong does the gem repulse need to be
The boost is being taken
to negate all skills? Tier 3. You're required to have tier 3.
Has been taken by allies.
What's up, Zon? How you doing, bro? Yeah, if you make a tier 3 ninja build, man, or if you don't want to go ninja, you want to just go hybrid and just add some skill tiers on there and then use the capacitor, of course, since you get that skill tier, 7.5% extra damage. Then you can go capacitor, catharsis, and then just add like shit, bro. You can add multiple things, bro. Let's see. Yeah, you can add a Picar's holster, right? 2-piece Picar's holster. You can do that. That's a skill tier there. You can also add that other set that you need 3 pieces of those. That's going to give you 2 skill tiers, right? And then you can get that extra skill tier from Technician. So you can go capacitor with the Lexington that gives you flatline and use that. I mean, we can back out and put it together just to show you what I'm thinking about right now. 3 yellows, 2 blues, 1 red, full improvised set incoming. So you can definitely do it.
Hostile Stinger hive detected.
They need to nerf this pistol, bro.
Agent down.
I've sent the specialization supply drop to your way.
An agent needs assistance.
That man is letting that rip over there, bro. He's just running in a circle, man. He's just running in a complete circle. What's up, RC? You was on the other team, RC? Or you was on my team? There's no way you was over there, RC. RC be like, GG's. I'd be like, wait a minute, RC, you was over there? Where were you? Need to get back in the lab. Man, I just hate where we're forced to run meta nonstop, bro. That's what I hate. You was on the other team? Oh, okay. No, you wasn't, RC. Where you at? You were over there. For the last 3 matches? Ring around the road? I didn't even know you was over there, bro. This entire time, man. I've been talking hella shit, RC. I've been talking hella shit! Oh, man. I just want PvP to be fun again, bro. That's all. I just want to come here and have a good time and everything to just be just laughable. But I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Event pass level. Oh, man. RC, was that you running around at the end? Was that you? Let me see where we at. You know, you get more XP in PvP. That's why I'd be like, I'm going to just come here and level up. Bro, do y'all know that I got the big Alejandro from the anniversary cache? I got it. JT got it. God damn it. I was like, I'm over here trying to hit you with this shotgun, man. It's running. I can't see because I'm bleeding, you're bleeding. We both just circling around the ruin. Bro, I got the big Alejandro today from like an anniversary catch, man. I couldn't believe that dropped from that, bro. I was like, yo. But I can't reconfigure it because I don't have the blueprint. I was like, somebody screwed up, bro. I'm not even there yet, and I got the big Alejandro. Oh, man, y'all team was just separate out, bro. Y'all was just spread out. That's all that was, bro. Let me see. I got something extra here that I'm not supposed to. Oh, yeah, that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. All right, so I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. We're going to put the ninja on, right? All right, hear me out. This is what we're going to do. All right? Boom. This is what we're going to do. So this is the set that I'm talking about, right? Right. Palisade. That's what I was talking about. All right. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that one, and then we're gonna take the other one that I got here, right? Like, follow me, guys. This is, I want you to follow me. Like, all right. So we got one over here with hazard, but don't worry about that. We got a plan, right? And then we're gonna come over here and grab the Carl's holster. Right? That's what we're going to do. So, technically, you don't have to grab a Picaro's holster if you don't need that extra damage, but for this sake, we're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab that. So we're gonna grab the one with crit chance because we got a few of them. As you can see, we always playing around with some stuff here. Yeah. All right. And then we're gonna push that other one back to the stash. So check me out. Check me out. Push that one back to the stash because see that one got skill damage on it. Yeah, I was playing around with some stuff. All right. And then we're gonna go with those 2 piece. Right. We're gonna come here. Right. So we got a skill to there. We're gonna go with the capacitor there. Boom. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go up here with the unit set. All right. We're gonna get that rate of fire, assault rifle damage. Right. Boom. So now we're gonna come here. All right. We're gonna go with the. See me personally. I like running. You can run whatever chest that you want. Right. I like running efficient because I believe in having kits. No kits, no kill. That's what I believe in. Now, so as you can see, just right there, and then we're gonna roll that back. We're gonna roll that back to crit damage. Roll that back, and then we're gonna roll that back, and then boom, we're gonna get rid of that, and then we're gonna go jammer pulse. All you need is 3 tiers. So we're sitting at 1.9. Conflict is so easy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So now, as you can see, we're sitting at 1.9. We got 3 skill tiers, and we're sitting at 1.9. 12-4, let's go. Now, I know you were saying improvise pieces. Now, do you have to? No, you don't. Now, if you want more damage, of course, if you want to go for more damage, hopefully you can find a piece where you can just roll it away. So let's say I get rid of. So I hate that they did that with the Picaro's holster, that you can't roll it to a damage piece. I hate that they did that. That's why I was saying, like, if you don't want to go with the Picaro's holster and you want to go for more damage, like if you have one a Brazo holster, well, you can just go damage because the Picaro holster gives you 15%. It gives you like 10% extra weapon damage. But, you know, if you go for a damage set, you can get more than that, right? Because why not, right? So let's see. If I just get a normal Brazo holster, right? This is the way my brain works, right? Let's see, where is it? Where is it? All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get one double crit. Hopefully we get lucky and get one double crit. But you catch my drift. If you get one that's double crit, you can roll it to a red core. And then you don't have to be sitting at 1.9. But chances are getting one like double crit, man. That's the, yeah. See, yeah, look at that. That's gonna be a killer trying to get one double crit. Yeah, so we're never going to get it, bro. Just us rolling like that, we're never going to get it. But you catch my drift. You catch my drift. If you don't want to do that, you want to go for that route. Let me see if I got a mask instead. That way I can swap around. I don't think I have it. I do have a mask. I put repair. I sacrificed. I was like, repair skills. I was doing something. Don't worry about it. I was doing something. But you catch my drift of what I'm talking about, right? What I'm trying to do. Like, you feel me with that? Like, that's the plan. That's the movement there. So, I got one double crit. Wow, rolled it. Damn. All right, so, like, this is what we're sitting at. Now, you don't have to be sitting at 1.9, but if you want to be tanky, you want to just spam your jammer, use the capacitor. You know, we're sitting at 60 crit chance, you know, 123 crit damage. You're going to lose half of that, so you're going to lose 10% of that, so you might be sitting at like 51 when we get in there, right? So, and then, let's see, because I got a headshot mod there. Let's take that headshot mod off, because I run that on my my bighorn build, of course. So we're going to put crit chance on. So we're going to get that there. Let's see, crit chance there. What we got here? Crit chance there. All right, so we're going to gain that 60% when we lose that 10. So here, got 6 there, of course. Like I said, it's better to go with a regular browser hoser, so that way you don't have to use the Picaros, because you can get that extra crit damage and crit chance, and you can just roll that core into a red if you don't want to be at 1.9. But this, because we're sitting there, we lost that multiplicative damage. Now, if I was to change this around, right? If I was to change this around, just hear me out. Like if I was to just put this here, put this up here, we'll lose a tier. So, like, these are the ways that you can go about it. I'm just showing you guys, because I believe in med kits. PvP, always med kits. But just follow me. Just follow me. So if I was to change some stuff around, where is it? Right? If I was to change some stuff around, and I was to just do this, just giving you guys an idea. Do that, right? And then take that off, drop that to 1.7, or keep it up there. It's going to be 1.9 when I get in there, don't worry. And then to gain that skill tier back, I just put on tech. So now you're sitting at 3. And then while you're sitting like that, change that up, go there. You can either keep measured or flatline. It's entirely up to you how you want to go about it. Or me, on the other hand, I like running shotguns, so I'll go like this. So I have that, still got those 3 skill tiers, of course. Got the 3 tiers deflector drone, and just do that. So I'm just giving you guys an idea. Now, your kit won't be as efficient on this, but you won't lose it. You just won't be able to med kit push. That's all. You won't be able to med kit push, because tech doesn't do that. That's the downside of that. So if you don't want to use that, and then you simply just want to go unbreakable. Now you're at 1.7. Then you got 2 red cores. I'm just giving you guys an idea. That's all. Just giving you guys an idea. But me, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to fire. Because I love fire, and I love med kit pushing. So, that's just an idea for anybody that wants to do it. That's how I would do it. Just an idea. And then let's put that back the way it was. And then we'll push that on back to the stash. Where is it? All right, there it is. All right. So, that's just a way for you guys to get what you need. I'm going to go test it out. It's probably not going to be crazy. It's probably not going to be crazy because of the current meta of the game, of course. But if you want to use the pestilence, go for it. Be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already, man. That like that you guys passed, that small gesture of kindness for you pressing that goes a long way, and also helping me reach out a bigger audience. And I know we were supposed to go live earlier today, but today was like drops and all that stuff, so we went live on Twitch this morning. So if you're not following me on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch, because I do stream there from time to time when there's drops enabled. We'll probably do a Twitch stream tomorrow, because I don't have a busy day tomorrow. So we'll do that, just to let you guys know. Let's see. I'm just trying to go through this, look through that. All right. We got a killer workout after this. Gotta work out. I always believe in self-healing, due to always being a solo in Div 1. Oh yeah, man. I got a healer build, and I enjoy my healer build. I wish there was other ways we can make healing great, you know, without incorporating Regen, of course. Nah, bro. PS5, what's that? What's that, Hydra? What's that? Huh? What's that? How you doing, Hydra? Let's see what we got here. Birkland, he probably has... Oh, yeah, he has on that build again. He is a confirmed Cronus player, guys. Confirmed. I don't know why he's always going for chest, but he's going to swap that out. He's definitely going to swap that out. He's going to put on... Because I know he's not using this. This is just the dummy. He likes to go for like has. But he runs Cronus. If you guys didn't know. Oh, he left. He left. But that's what I think everybody should do, man. He was camped over there. I'm just reading the comments, seeing what I missed. Made an iron lung 35% above every LMG, which is now only 15% after balancing and can't aim. They didn't learn from how the community didn't like the Elmo. I'm sorry I missed that comment too. Have a Discord where I could send build screenshots. I don't have a Discord, but I do have my community post on my YouTube where you can send builds there and we can talk about it. We can look at it if you want that. That's what because YouTube. I used to have a Discord back in the day when I played GTA, but yeah, I don't have that anymore. No more. So I came across a skill build on a team, but nothing I couldn't handle. Just kept blowing the stuff up. Where's the link in your channel description? Oh, just click on my channel. Just click on my name. Click on my name. Click on Theseus badge and just go directly to my channel here. And then just scroll over. You're going to see where it says community. So it's no link. It's just on YouTube, something that YouTube did where you can go there and you can just post builds and stuff like that there. That's all it is. You can post builds and then I'll see what you got. You know, if you want to talk about it and stuff like that, I'll write you there. Or you want to share it within the community for other people, you know. Say, hey guys, check this out. Look at this build. What you guys think about it? You know, some people talk, some people don't, but that's what it's for. YouTube really doesn't promote it as much, but that's the purpose of the community. They're getting hella sniped. Damn. This is why I believe in efficient, man. I can't run. They're not coming out. All right. It was strong as shit, though. This Cracker Drone and Secret Mine killed me a few times. Oh, nah. These gotta go. Yeah, nah. You definitely gotta shoot them. You have to shoot them. Buddy is just sniping. He is sniping everything up there. He's not missing a single shot.
Allies are acquiring the boost. Allies have acquired the boost.
But yeah, no, like I said, if you just click on my name or just click on my icon within this chat right here, it'll take you to my channel. You'll see where it says community. Click on the community. There, you got top, newest, and my post, of course. So you can just post whatever you want me to see, and I'll see it, and we'll go there. We'll talk about it. I know it's not like Discord and all the servers and stuff like that, but yeah, man, Discord was kind of... I'm not the biggest... Like, even when I played GTA, man, like, back before when I was, like, a big popular GTA creator, you like, what I learned about the communities, man, if I wasn't talking within the Discord, then nobody else was talking, you know? And that's how it was at that particular time, and then it just became a headache, you know? That's what it was for. I had the whole clan going on in GTA, had 2 clans, had the Discord. It was just, yeah. And maybe one day I'll make another Discord, man. Can you walk me through 4 more wins in conflict? What the hell, Panda? I was just a support role that day. I was just there. I had my tardigrade on. I was just running around, minding my business while you was killing everything. I was the distraction. You carried me. But I got you, though, bro. I got you. Yeah, these guys are not coming out the spawn, man.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
They're not coming out the spawn, bro. I'm not dealing with that.
Friendly is claiming the supply drop. The specialization supply drop was just picked up by a friendly.
What's up, Ghost? Did he leave? I think he left.
Victory is yours. Good job.
I think he left. Yeah, but no, skills can definitely become a problem in PvP, bro. All right, Ghost. Do your thing, bro. I had you tapped up on the TV the other day, Ghost, when I was, like, working out. I didn't even know you ended, man. I finished my workout, bro, and then I hear somebody else talking. I'm like, that's not Ghost. What the hell is this? What is this? I ended up in somebody's stream that was it was like recommended it, and it clicked it. It like played by itself. They were playing like freaking Marvel Rivals, bro. I was like, who the hell is this? Ghost don't play Marvel? Yeah, that's where I was, man. That's where I was. Let's put this on the charger. Where's the charger? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I need to, bro. I need to. But I don't mind it sometimes. I really don't. Damn, Buddy was sniping the hell out of them. I don't know what he had, but he wasn't missing. He was just sniping. With the Nemesis just hitting every shot. No, we've just been chilling today, man. Just playing some PvP. Early in the stream, we was talking about the new stuff that's coming to the division and them hiring a new PvP developer. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm not going to get my hopes up about it, of course, but we just got to wait and see because I don't know if that guy's going to be there or whoever this dev is. I don't know if that dev's going to be there for the long run. So they might be there within 2-3 months or 6 months, and then they're gone. They might work on something, and they might not work on anything. They might realize that there's no point, and then just go to another area within the company, because it happened before. So I don't know if this dev is from Red Storm either, so no one knows. I don't think anyone knows. They're going to stress that person? I mean, if they give the dev free will and then he just hires a team, you know, most likely he might be the lead, you know, developer for PvP, of course. And if they give him just like free will to just work on the game as he see fit, and he understands the division, I just hope that they hired someone that plays the division. They should just get the top PvP YouTubers from Division 1. They all left, bro. They all left. They never came back to the game. I mean, the best one was Marco Styles. And I'm pretty sure we all remember Marco Styles. He was the best one. If anybody understood Division better than him, like, there was no one else. Like, he understood the game better than the developers that worked on the game. You know, he put a whole diagram together explaining the things, what they should do, how they should fix PvP. When it comes to the armor kits, it was med kits at the time, but he even implied they should add armor kits. There was a lot of things. He did a full breakdown. So, Wiz was there, but Wiz was just, you know, and I like Wiz, man. I like Wiz. So he did have some pretty good ideas, I should say. But when it came to Marco was just on a different level. Wiz was not going to put no diagram together. Wiz was not going to put no diagram together and all this stuff. Like, he had some great ideas and things what they should do to PvP, but Marco actually broke down the entire formula of the game. Like, they offered Marco a job. Like, that's how good Marco Styles was with breaking down the game, and he was great at PvP. They offered him a job. They wanted him to come work for Ubisoft Massive. They wanted him to come work there, and he turned it down because he said that, why, when you guys won't allow me to work on the game, basically won't allow him to work on the game, how he sees it, to fix it, because they weren't even willing to do it. So there was no point of him going to work for them and getting paid to not do anything and not fix the game. Marco was a good Excel spreadsheet kind of player. Wiz just knew how PvP worked. True. But Marco was pretty good. You didn't think Marco was a good player? Marco broke down the numbers, bro. The numbers are what's important. Marco broke down the numbers to help Wiz become the player that he is. Because remember, it was Marco Styles, it was Wiz, it was Sleepy-O, and there was like two other guys that hung with them. So, and Sleepy-O was like one of the best. Like, he was one of the best. Like, Sleepy-O was better than Wiz. Oh, it's set to all messages, bro. I did that. It's fixed. Always make sure to do that, since you said that to me that long time ago, because I never paid attention to it. So every time I start the stream, I always make sure to go and click that and put it to all messages instead of it being just top messages.
Explosive Sigma detected. An agent needs assistance. Hostile defender drone detected.
They're all on Umbra, bro. All of them are on Umbra. Every last one of them. Every last one of them, bro, on Umbra. Every last one of them, bro.
Agent down. detected.
See, you don't need Umbra to be good. You don't need Umbra to be good. You don't need Umbra to be good. You just need a good build. See what I had corrected you on? Let's see. Nah, pal, they said they now have a PvP exclusive team. Changes are coming. Okay. I'll believe it when I see it, though. So, they hire, like I said, they hire a PvP dev. I'll believe it when I see it. They talked about PvP before in the past. And they just never made those changes before. You just slap this build together. And it's better than Umbra. Yeah, bro, it's like I said, you just need to do it. And like, having those 3 skill tiers on this build will definitely give you the damage that you need. I just wished I had the Stinger Hive on there for crowd control.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Because like you really don't need Umbra, bro. You just got to understand the numbers and the multiplicative damage, because the capacitor is going to give you the multiplicative that you're missing.
Agent down. The boost
And these guys are they're just sitting in cover and just camping. That's all. And most people don't want a PvP. They just want to come in here and just get kills, bro. They don't want to actually play the game. Like, is someone here? Nope, no one's there. Like, ghosts always call them rat players, bro. They just sit there and cover all day.
An agent needs assistance.
Let's get out of there. That's all. They just sit in cover all day and they rely on being in cover, doing nothing else.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
Nobody's up the ramp. Then I got a tier 3 drone. So the tier 3 drone is blocking their shots. So that's also useful. Go to the other side. They got that side. They should be good. So, like I said, it's not a bad build. Like I was saying, like you don't need to improvise pieces, because improvise is gonna take. He better kill him over there. No. Improvise is just gonna take away your damage.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
Spawn just flipped on them, so they gotta come out.
An agent needs assistance. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
It's always Umbra, bro. It's like, it's so hard to play like a fun build. And then there's no scanner drop every 12 seconds.
Friendly claiming the supply drop.
Serious trauma detected.
A friendly is claiming the supply drop.
I mean, just save my kit. They got it.
The specialization supply drop is in friendly hands.
Like, this match would have been different if there was a scanner drone. Like, that's why I was saying, like, when you're playing PvP, bro, like, don't be upset. Like, if you're dying, it's never you. You're never the problem. You're never the problem.
An agent needs assistance. Immediate medical
You know.
assistance needed.
See my bills don't do this.
Incapacitated.
What's up, bro?
Agent deceased.
That's why I said post your build there. Post your build in the chat. Post your build, not in the chat, but on the community post, so I can see what you got. So, you know, what we can mine here. So, look, the capacitor here is giving us that 7.5, right? That 7.5 extra weapon damage for having 3 skill tiers, right? So that's great. It also has damage to armor and damage to targets out of cover. Now, the capacitor is going to always roll with damage to armor for the 2 core attributes. Minor attribute, you always want damage to targets out of cover, because you're fighting out of cover majority of the time in PvP. So then we combine that with 1-piece unit. Rate of fire, 20% extra assault rifle damage, because we're not getting, and we got crit chance, crit damage, crit chance, and crit chance mod, right? And then we got a roll to armor. So we're sitting at 1.8 in here. So 3 skill tiers, and we're getting those tiers because we have armor and kill, health, and +1 skill tier. So we got on the Palisade set 2 pieces of that. And that's crit chance, crit damage on both pieces, crit chance, crit damage, armor, right? And then we also have 1 piece Picaro's holster, 10% skill haste, +1 skill tier, 2 skill tiers combined with the Ninja Bite Messenger backpack. He's giving us additional skill tier and also unlocking those brand set bonuses for us for having on a Ninja, right? Ninja comes with red, blue, and yellow, all 3 cores. So this, and then we put on, like I said, perfectly efficient so we can make hit push, reposition, be able to pop that kit and go from there. Like, that's how you want to go about it. So our team is just hiding from campers right now, you know, and their team is just doing that. So teammate gotta kill him. Teammate gotta kill him. He doesn't even see him.
Defender drone detected.
You're the only one left, Agent. Don't give in. There are no more rogue reinforcements.
I'm out of kits right now. I'm dead here, bro. He got a pesty on. I ain't got no kits right now. All right, my armor just went up. Yeah, I'm dead here, bro. This is not gonna happen, bro. Damn, that's what he had on? That's crazy. Let me see, I gotta be subscribed for a full day. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know that was set that way. I honestly didn't know that was set that way for you to be able to do that. But if you want to, look, here's my Twitter. Like, if you want to send it to me right now, then send it to me on Twitter. There's my Twitter right there. If you want to show me right now the build that you got, what you're working on, then we can do that. We can look at it. You know, but when it comes to like theory crafting and builds, man, I don't know what my team was doing, bro. Oh, that's what my team was doing. Never mind. Damn. They didn't know. Damn. They didn't know. They didn't know. I didn't know there was low levels. Well, that explains it. So, but no, we can sit here and talk about builds, man. Like, I'm here. If you guys got questions that you want to ask, I can help you guys understand the game as much as possible. I do got beginner's guides on the channel and stuff like that when it comes to understanding like expertise and things like that. And I just like to help people enjoy the game just as much as I do, of course. So, like I said, this build here, what we were talking about, man, is basically just so you can counter the skills, of course. Like, you don't have to go jammer. You can go Stinger Hive, of course, for crowd control. Like, if you're pushing a lot, they're not really running skills, so you can take off the jammer and just go Stinger Hive and just utilize that, and that'll be a lot more helpful for crowd control situations, especially if you're downing players and you can't completely get that finished. Just drop that Hive right on them, and then Hive will kill them, of course. So, I mean, you're sitting at 1.9, 1.8 when you're in there, too, so you're definitely doing the damage that you need to be doing and how you go about it. Like I said, matches are fun and better when you're not dealing with a player that's running the scanner drone every, like, 20 seconds, because you're getting pulse, like, every 3 seconds, of course, with it. So that's a problem because you got so many players that come into the game running Umbra, running this build. So, and I don't run scanner drone, but I think it's mediocre. You know, mainly because I like to work for my kills, not hide and cover all day, and then shoot somebody playing pickaboo. I don't like that play style. That's campy to me. So, but you know, certain builds, I try to make certain builds that are easy to make. Like this build is easy to make. I feel like everybody in the game right now should have the ninja. You know, have that and you just go at it. And if you don't have the ninja, bro, just pretty much just go with adrenaline rush. Like you're gonna lose a tier, of course. You're gonna lose those tiers because now they're not gonna be active. So hopefully you have a backpack of Palisade where you can unlock that. But it's entirely up to you. Just sign on. The new exotic backpack. PvE. I don't know, Panda. I don't think so. I haven't got it yet. I know they were saying that it works like the Provocator and Striker together. Let me look at the talent because I was looking at it earlier. So I can't see the talent here, but I can tell you. Once, let me go back to the web page. I'll tell you what they have. I don't know if it's bugs. I got it from the anniversary catch. Yeah, so I got the Big Alejandro from the anniversary catch, so I don't know if it's bug either. So where is it? All right. It says getting kills and hitting enemies 3 times builds red stacks. Each stack provides 0.5% weapon damage. So the more kills you get, the more stacks you get. Well, are you blue, Theseus? And then it says getting hit 3 times builds blue stacks. Each stack provides 0.5% damage resistance. Now that's pretty much the Provocator, and I guess you can say Striker and the Catharsis together. It's because the Catharsis gives you damage from taking damage. So I don't want to call it Striker as much, but it says upon reaching 80% stacks. Once you reach 80% stacks, in total, receive a separate bonus of 0.5% damage resistance per red stack and 0.5% weapon damage per blue stack until the next time stacks cap is reach. So that's pretty much all it says. So I have to actually get it to play around with it, but that's what it's supposed to do. So you take damage, you get stacks, you get hit 3 times, you kill 3 enemies, you get stacks, you get shot 3 times, which will be a lot. So those stacks can probably get up there fast, to be honest with you. You might see some hybrid Striker builds running around here now. We'll obliterate on the chest, 4P Striker, that backpack on. It all depends though, right? You might see that on regen builds. You could possibly see it on regen builds. You know, guys are just what? Going straight 3% regen. You know, 3 Bellstone, not Bellstone, but 3 Gillas. 3-piece Gilla with the freaking efficient chest plate, of course. That backpack. It really all depends on how you want to go about it. Whole time I lean back in my chair watching your stream and playing PvP. This man's over there relax. 2v6 in the zone. We were rank 15. It's Umbra. So, I mean, like, it does have potential, but I can't really speak too much on it because I don't have it. I can't really say too much, but maybe I'll get it from an anniversary catch. Like I got the big Alejandro. So, I don't know if that's bugged either. But we just gotta wait and see what the hell are they doing upstairs. Let me see, can I claim something? Alright, so we got a cache here, so let me open up one thing. Alright, so let's claim that. This is gonna be done in PvP in no time. That's funny with that helmet. Alright, let's claim this. Let's open this up and see if we get lucky. No, but we got the LMG that I'm not gonna use. That's a bummer. Oh my god, this is orange, bro. What? There's no way, bro. There's no way. Oh my god. Oh man. Why not? I'm so bright. By the way, conflict is given 5 times XP. GG's devs. I know, right? I know. I know, like it sucks. It sucks that it's not, but you know, it is what it is, though, right, Ghost? Because we still get our XP no matter what. I'm still leveling up pretty fast, regardless that I'm not getting it. But maybe they'll fix it, maybe they won't. Because I'm leveling up pretty fast still, because, you know, conflict always level up pretty fast. But you're definitely right. That's the drip I'm running in conflict. They're going to see me coming. What is this? Sweaty hardwire drone pulse? All right, let's see. I'm never going to use this, bro. I know I'm not. I can't believe they're giving more stash space. Like, you have to pay for the event bundle to get more stash space. Like, that's what I was told. I think that's pretty crazy. Like, how much more do I have to pay for this game? I can't run around all orange. That fits streams. Nah. You want me to go full convict, pal? I got you. You know? That's what you want? That's what you want, pal? Where's my orange? Should we go with those? These. That orange is a bit off. But hey, it is what it is, right? Let's see. Oh, it got a hoodie with it? Bro, say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. We're back, baby. We're back. This is the only way. This is the only way to run it. This is the only way to go. Alright, we're gonna go back in there. Best support build in the game. Say no more. Like, if we're gonna do that, it's a wrap. Oh man, be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already, man. That small gesture of kindness definitely goes a long way, and also helps recommend the channel to other people that may have an interest in Division 2 content. What do we got here? Oh, this might be a 4 stack. This might. But look who I have on my team, a 3 stack. Look who I have on my team. Well, bro, I was getting pulse every second. That's why you never leave home without your pulse resistant bill. Ghost only brings that build out for certain people, like for like certain reasons. So I'm pretty sure there was some people on your team with scanner drones if you was going against Ghost, which is why you was experiencing that. That's the only reason I can think of that. Because I know at one point he had to have that on like every time. Badger, much love. Miss you, bro. Pittman20 here supporting always. What's up, Pittman? I appreciate you, man. How's everything? How's life going with you? It's been a long time. You still on the division?
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
All right, let's see how we're going to do this, bro. We got a stack here. Yes, sir. Life is amazing. Hope you as well. And man, D1 is still at it. D1 is still at it, bro. LOL, Nomad and Pred Lax, which we got the same thing over here. We got the same thing over here, just no classified. We just got a lot of lag switchers, man.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Ooh, they're behind us?
An agent needs assistance. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Did he die?
Hostile defender drone detected.
Damn. Oh, we got this. We got this. We got this. We just gotta stay close together. Yeah, man, lag switches are everywhere, bro. They're never gonna go anywhere, unfortunately. Like, it's been 9 months of us dealing with lag switchers. Yeah, L2, R2 working better. Yeah. See, look, I got 2 scanner drones on my team right now, man. That's just the worst thing to fight, bro. Because the matches are so campy and they're boring when it's like this. I know he doesn't have on a bunk. There's no way he has on a bunk.
Boost about to come online.
There's no way. I think he does have on a bunk.
Boost now active.
No. One of them has on a bunk. No. No, okay, no bunk. No bunk, never mind, I was wrong.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile stinger hive detected.
They got fire starter.
Taken by the enemy.
How did they get out?
The boost has been taken by the
That's
enemy.
crazy. So no one was on that side.
The enemy is about to be pulled out. You're too strong for them.
Oh, he didn't even see me.
Agent down.
That's crazy. He didn't even see me. I should have stayed up there. Hopefully he kills him. Nice. I jumped over and it was too late.
An agent needs assistance.
we're just gonna throw this hive over there.
Agent down. System curtailed. System restored. Serious trauma detected. Agent down. Agent
Oh
killed.
man. Babyface glitch. Babyface is the way to go. Michael, you said learn Michael's Ordemic glitch when he loses.
You've won an emphatic victory.
Bro was one tapping when he was losing. Full blue. We full court. Pressed him into the White House. Yeah, man. No, he is definitely running a he's not on controller, so I don't think he's on controller. That definitely doesn't look like controller movement that he's on, but he's just basically, it's like he's just step left, step right, then double swap, pop. And I tried that exact build. And mine's is not hitting like his. So, and it was the exact same layout of his build. So, yeah, I don't know what to say about that, bro. But he's definitely a bit sus with it. Glad to see you alive, bro. Talk to you the next time. Stay happy, man. You're a dope dude. Appreciate that, Pittman, man. You have a good one, bro. Definitely appreciate you coming through and stopping by. We just got a lot going on over here. A lot in these PvP streets. But yeah, man, it sucks that we have all been experiencing that same amount of crap in both division franchises, bro. That kind of sucks, though, man, right? Like, we knew the lag switchers were over there. Didn't think that they were going to come over here, but they did. They did come over here, so that kind of sucks. But what are we going to do about it? I mean, if the devs are not doing anything about it, there's nothing we can do about it but sit here and complain and report. It's always good seeing people. You said, what's up, Boozy? Armor actually takes 10 seconds to build and should decay much faster. You should only be powerful for like 5 seconds after hopping off of out of cover. There's like, come on, guys. Come on. Now, that's something that we were talking about earlier, Boozy. Is that the way Umbra works? I appreciate you guys that smashed that like button. Thank you. The way Umbra works, man, we was talking about that they need to fix it because it should work similar to how Striker is. Striker can't come to a fight with stacks. Can you imagine the Striker coming to a fight with stacks every single time? You'd be melted, bro. You have no time to recover. But as always, they should have to build their stacks in their combat. They have to be in combat to build stacks. They should not be allowed to build stacks out of combat. Like, that's the only way. And then once they're out of combat, their stacks are completely gone because that's what happens with Striker. When you get out of combat, your stacks are gone. It should work the exact same way. What's up, Real Empire? How's it going, bro? How you been?
Wipe out the enemy before you run out of reinforcements.
Real, is that you? That is real. Okay, that's real. That's the real that I know. That's the real that I know. I know YouTube barely notifies people, man. It kind of sucks that it's like that. Because, like, if the bell's not clicked on your channel, if you're just browsing around, it just won't happen. Yeah, I just think it's an easy fix to start would be to have the stacks decay fast. No, you're right. You're right. But, you know, like I said, it's similar to what Striker is, and They can either choose to decay the stacks when they're out of combat because they should lose stacks. Like, they really should lose stacks, man. You're not wrong.
System reactivated.
They should not be able to come into an engagement without having stacks. Like, come into an engagement with full stacks. Like, even if they take cover, they should lose stacks immediately when they're out of combat. But it's like they're building stacks and they're running to the engagement. That shouldn't be a thing. And that's what I don't like. I also agree with what you said, in and out of combat. Like, no, you're right. Like, you're 100%. Like, we both are right how it should work. Like, we both are right. Like, that's how that should work. I don't know if these guys have a burn sticky or not, but they're definitely doing a lot of damage. Ooh. Yeah, see, they picked him up, man. That dude's just jamming over there. He missed that, thank God. Burn sticky.
System malfunctioning. Boost about to activate. System back online.
Yeah, these guys are just jamming, bro. They're just jamming. It's just jam, 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 jam.
Hostile stinger hive detected. System curtailed.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do here.
An agent needs assistance. System reactivated. System malfunctioning. System restored. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. System curtailed. System back online. System malfunctioning. System reactivated. Serious trauma detected. Agent down. Agent deceased.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
Agent down.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly.
Crap, I wasn't talking the whole time. My bad, guys. I've been sitting here talking the whole time. I was muted and I forgot. I'm so sorry with that. What's up, real man? I've been muted this entire time, man. And nobody said a word. Nobody told me I was muted.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Muted the whole time.
System curtailed.
The fight is halfway done.
System restored.
That's crazy, bro. He died by a freaking hardwire build. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny, bro. He really just died. Oh, man. What's up, Merc? Are the devs addressing all the cheating in PvP? They know about it, bro, but they're not addressing it. But they know about it.
Serious trauma detected.
Now the Umbra build is out there at the corner.
Agent incapacitated.
Shoot him, my guy. Shoot him.
Boost about to come online. Agent down. Boost now active. Hostile.
Yeah.
Explosive seeker mine.
So they're not really talking about it, but like I said, they know about it, bro.
Keep fighting. There are no more rogue reinforcements. Eliminate whoever's left.
The boost is being taken by allies. The boost has been taken by allies. Hostile stinger hive detected. Vital
Oh
signs
my
clear.
word. I'm about to die here. Oh, I'm not dead. I lived. Oh, he's not picking him up. There's no way he's picking him up. Like, I really had to just put on hardwire here, bro. He's ticking in there. All right, thing with the DLC and the roadmap for 2026, I was hoping they were going to focus on some PvP. So, they're going to focus on PvP. They're going to focus on PvP at some point within the roadmap. They hired a PvP dev. There's a whole dev team there that they hired, of course. So, I'm not too sure about how everything is going to work. So, when it comes to that, because I never trust their roadmaps and I never trust who they hire, because things change later on. Like, things can change within 5 months, 6 months, you know? So, I always try to take everything with a grain of salt when it comes to that. Let's see. So, like Ghost said, one is it's not one dev that they hired, it's one is a lead dev, and with a team is his understanding. So, and basically, let's go here for the PvP focus. I'm going to tell you what was said here. So, based on the 10th anniversary showcase and a roadmap announced in early March, which was yesterday, here are the key updates regarding the development in PvP. PvP focus during the 10th anniversary celebration. The team at Massive Entertainment outlined that the upcoming season for year 8 of the Division 2 will feature dedicated PvP focus balancing and content updates. So that's all that they said. They hired a dev, which is a lead dev. He's going to get a team. If he has one already, I don't know. Maybe he does. and they're going to focus on PvP. You know, they mentioned this back in October. It sucks that it took this long, of course. What's up, Paige? So it sucked that it took this long, of course, but this is what they're coming up with. This is what they're doing. This is how they claim that it's going to work. So I'm not too sure what this dev has planned or what they're going to do. But for starters, I hope they just start banning all the guys that have been lag switching for the last 9 months. Like, I hope that's the first thing that they do. And then slowly just, I know it's going to take time for them to fix everything because they got to read all the reports. They got to figure out what's wrong. They got to change the coding. They got to go into the system and just see what's what and what's working as intended and what's not working as intended. So it's going to be a lot of gear that's going to be probably, you know, overhauled. I hope, because there's certain gear like Tormal knee pads that work in PvP that are not supposed to be working in PvP, but they work with the pestilence. So, you know, you got the talent stacking bug still going on in the dark zone, of course. I'm not 100% sure if it's in conflict, but I feel like it is. I feel like there's a way to do it, but, you know, yeah. So this is what's going on right now, and that's what they said. I just don't trust everything that they say because they say a lot. They say a lot. They get us hyped up and say, oh, yeah, these changes are going to happen in the roadmap. This is the plan. And then, boom, things get delayed. Things get canceled. Nothing ever goes as planned. Now stuff has been pushed back for like 6 more months. So I don't know. I don't know. I hope. I just hope. That's all I can say with that, is that I hope. I'm over here in orange right now.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile steamer hive detected.
All right, we're gonna swap. Here we go. Let's swap bills.
Restore hive detected.
Let's swap bills here.
Agent down.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna die here, bro. I'm gonna die here. I survived long enough, but I'm gonna die here, bro. Pestilent ticks on me. We gotta hit him with EMP stickies. This is how we fix that.
Boost about to activate.
This is how we gotta fix that, bro. Oh, he gotta get jammed immediately. He gotta get jammed immediately, bro. The team should have just came over there and pushed that, man. We had that. Woo! No!
We might have to pull you out.
No, they got that one. They got that one. I don't understand why my jammer didn't destroy his
Explosive seeker mine detected.
didn't destroy his hive because I'm sitting at 3 skill tiers. It should have destroyed it. There we go.
Seeker hive detected.
Yeah, bro.
Serious trauma detected.
We got a lot going on there. My team's not pushing with me. It's either that or I put on freaking tardy, man.
Agent
It's either that.
You're running low on
We shouldn't be losing this, bro.
An agent needs assistance.
He's just sitting in the spawn. Great. We shouldn't be losing this, man. We should not be losing this. They're fighting in the healer, bro. Tardy it up.
Agent down.
It's over. GG. Just 7 seconds, man. Teammate left. None of these guys were doing anything, bro. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's over, bro. It's over. It's over. I should have been put tardy on, but still, they weren't pushing anyways, man. Only one of the other guys were pushing with me. At least he tried. That's why the pestilence needs a nerf. That right there. That's exactly why the pestilence needs a nerf. Because that's not working as intended. Then okay, the level 4 didn't know what he was doing. We'll get him in the next match. We'll get him in the next match, man. Yeah, I know we were supposed to go live earlier today, man. And I'm sorry about that. So I know the schedule was a bit off because we went live early on Twitch today. Like we went live like early that morning, and then I was supposed to go live at noon, but I had to take a break, and then I was talking to my brother. So just hanging out with my brother. But we're doing it. We're doing it. All right, 1 second here. I forgot to check something. 1 second.
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
Okay, let's see what we got here. They lost one? That's crazy. Alright, we'll just go back to this then. Definitely wasn't the stack over there, so I guess they backed out. Oh well. Here we go. I think they got on a skill build, man.
Serious trauma detected.
I'll take it. They got on tardy.
Agent out of action.
They got on tardy right now, so I'll take it. They're probably gonna just stay in the spawn right now. Woo!
Detected. Immediate medical assistance needed. Hostile explosive single mine detected.
Oh man. Was not expecting that, bro. Damn, thought I had him. He's a hybrid mortar build. Just gonna leave that over there. They got no choice but to try to come out. I don't think they have a jammer right now. One just left.
Boost now active.
It's probably their mortar just backed out. And they just got another one. And he just left too. Okay, the mortar's still in there.
Allies are acquiring the boost. Allies have acquired the boost. Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
This is how they play, bro. Teams are even. Teams are definitely even, bro. Oh, spawn zone flipped on them. Now they got no choice but to try to run out.
Artillery turret detected.
That's crazy, bro. You see how quick that flip was? And that one left too. So far, they don't have like 4 people leave their team that loaded in from the original guy and then the other 3 that came in.
Hostile explosive single mine detected. Hostile defender drone detected.
Oh my god, bro.
Vital signs critical.
Nice.
Incapacitated.
I got saved twice. That third time I go down, I'm dead. My drone didn't even save me. Much damage was there.
Specialization supply drop your way.
Serious trauma detected.
I think you have an Umbra, bro.
Signs 0.
I know I was going to die out completely that third time.
Stinger hive detected.
Oh, man.
Victory. They won't be coming back now.
So what do you guys are feeling right now, man? What is everybody's feeling about PvP right now? What are your thoughts? There's the diaper outfit over there. It's too easy. It's too easy. PvE on top. It's easy at this particular moment. I'm surprised you're getting lobbies on PC right now, JT. I'm really surprised that you're getting lobbies. You said I had to leave, bro. Tired of players versus mortar bots. Can't even try builds without one of these fuckers. Oh, no, no worries, bro. No worries. I can understand that. It sucks. It sucks. Trust me, I know how you feel. It's kind of hard to enjoy the game when you're being staggered every 12 seconds, right? You're in there trying to fight, scrape, face tanking, and they're just scraping and hitting you with the mortar and then shooting you when you're staggering. So I can definitely understand that. That's not a good time for anybody. Kind of takes the fun out of the game when it's like that. So I get you. It's not like we can put on explosive resistant mods, right? Don't know why they would tuck those out of the game, to be honest with you. They should have kept them in the game. What's up, Aaron? They need to just roll explosive resistance into hazard and get rid of the stat attribute. I agree. You should not have to roll for both. I definitely agree with you on that. Like, in the beginning of the game, we had explosive resistant mods, but we had mods and they took them from us. So I don't understand that logic behind that. We had blue explosive resistant mods. Like, and the mods that they decided to let us keep, like, nobody uses snare resistance. Why would I put that on? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I'm not putting that on. I'm not putting on shock resistance. Like, because shock is hazard. So it makes no sense. You give us shock resistant mods and you take away explosive resistant mods. What's up, Ivan? We got burn resistance, we got armor on kill, we got disrupt resistance, bleed resistance. But Hessenary is within hazard. That's hazard, bro. So I'm sitting at 80, 30% hazard protection, 50 bleed. You know, with that, like, I understand your logic behind all of that. Like, even when I put on my my other resistant build over here, like, I understand your logic. Like, I do. Because, come on now. Come on now. Like, you see what I'm saying? You gave me a mod for this one. This right here is this one stat. Right here. Hazard should just be hazard. Hazard protection should just be hazard. You're immune to everything, not all of this crap, and then I have to put in extra mods. When it was just y'all mask, when y'all mask actually gave you, like, what, 50% hazard protection, and then it was rolled with 50 on it too, you were sitting at, what, like 100% with additional protection too, from, like, Seska and stuff like that, so you're probably sitting like 100 and what, I believe you was sitting at like 130 hazard protection, and you was immune to everything in the game. Everything that was not a weapon you was immune to. In Division 1, you had exotic, it was EDR. It was called EDR, exotic damage resilience. That's what it was called in Division 1. and you're immune to everything but a gun. Every status in the game you're immune to if you stacked into like EDR. So it was 90% when it first came out. Okay. So yeah, 90% plus what, the 10 that you had rolled on there, which gave you that 100%. Two-piece final measure. So, you know, yeah, no, you can definitely get it up there. So that's why I have my explosive resistant has-built right here too. So build around it, and it works great when I'm fighting mortar builds. I got the regen, because you need the regen, of course, to stay alive. You don't have to go for it, but, you know, that's what I do. It just sucks that I have to do this, because you spend more time countering them than them countering you. All right, let's see. Let's see where we at now. We got another one. We're almost there. We're getting some good stuff here. Let me open up one of these. And then I gotta put some stuff in the stash, man. Alright, what we're gonna put to the stash? We're gonna push that to the stash. Push that to the stash. We got a lot of stuff in my inventory that shouldn't be there. I'm gonna be real with you. We got a lot that we gotta get out, man. Hold on. I need more stash space, bro. Like, no joke. Alright, so I remember getting my first one in the DZ. I was solo. I was solo squad. Was all offline. I was terrified trying to extract it. I made it, though. Oh, man. That's funny. Alright, look. We're gonna see something here. Change that up there. And so 70, 80 everything, which is like an even balance for everything, to be honest with you. So you'd be completely immune to all the BS. But I'm probably not going to go against it when I go back in there. Yeah, but they do need to bring those mods back, bro. Like, they need to make a comeback. Y'all like my 5% max level 32 mod? I'm keeping it forever. First time y'all ever seen a max purple mod right there. At level 32. You're never going to see that again, but you see it here. I beat the game. Max. 5% crit chance, level 32. Max. That's the way the game goes right there. Don't tell nobody you saw that. Never getting rid of it. Never. I'm gonna keep that forever. You know, just like my 13%. Alright, let's go back in there, man. We'll try to have some fun, man. That's all. Oh, let me let me claim that. Let me cancel that. Cancel that, and then claim this. I'm trying to see if I get lucky. Oh my god. Got a shirt. Yay. Capping. Oh my word. Look at it. I don't know how my inventory is so full right now, bro. I don't know what the hell I picked up. I could have sworn I put everything back in the stash. Like, perfect leadership. Like, I sit here and ask myself, bro, who's coming up with these talents? Who's deciding to put these talents in perfect form? Like, and it's like they're choosing all the talents that nobody's using. Like, nobody's using that, bro. And they're choosing all of that. I just don't get it. Like, all these exotics that I'm not using. Oxpecker, buff it, please. Like, the freaking Ouroboros, they nerfed the hell out of it. Lady Death is in a stash. This backfire people who always trying to make this gun. It's so great, use it. Oh my word, bro. The Sacred Imperium, why? Oh man, Diamondback is, I only seen the Diamondback being used by lag switchers, like hands down, lag switchers only. The Vindicator, it's just stash space, that's all it is. Oh man. They sit around, like I just don't get it half the time, man. I really don't. Oh man, I remember the C-Tar. Bro, you know what's funny? I got this C-Tar when the game launched. This was my first C-Tar, bro. And I still got it when the game launched. And this is when the C-Tar was like top tier. Nobody was using it for mods. Everybody's like going for the C-Tar. And I had it with measured, bro. They had like, oh man. They ruined the game. I used to use the invisible hand too. This is my first invisible hand. And it had like 3 stats on it. Of course, Perfect Allegro was at the bottom, so it had like Perfect Allegro and like 2 other talents on it. And I used to use it with the 2 talents where you weapon swap, it gave you damage. I used to use it with that, and it was just shredding. It was like a double AR build I used to run. Just swapping weapons that it was fun as hell. This is when the game had multiple talents. Now it's just shit like perfectly ignited. Like, I'm never gonna use this. Like, why would I use this when I got the Iron Long? Even when this gun was in the game, I was like, this is great. I can set people on fire. Nah. There's no point. There's no point, man. There's no point, I tell you. Oh, man. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to get rid of. Everything is just trophies right now, to be honest with you. So I can put these other 2 items in the stash. Can't delete these. You can only mark as favorites. But they don't take up stash space, though. Let's see. Not using that. I thought I was going to use this at one point. But I don't think I'm going to use it. The old Carol. Should have just brought back the Historian. Div 1. Alright, we're going to push that to the stash. Alright. I'm pretty sure everybody's stash looks like mine, but I don't know, man. I don't think I'm going to waste money to buy extra stash space. It kind of reminds me of PoE. I'm to the point where if it ain't part of my loadout, it's deleted. Oh man, we got a 4-stack here.
This is your last chance to come back before we have to pull you out. The objectives are being dropped. Get ready. The enemy
This is not my fight. This is not my fight. Oh, look at them stacking. They're stacking. They're stacking. They're stacking their damage. They're stacking their damage there, bro. Like, 2 of them got on that chest plate. They're all gonna run in here. Them boys are ass. man. Oh my god. Oh man. GG's though, man. Stacking the beacon is crazy. But everybody's gonna find some broken mechanic to use. When it comes to stuff like that, you should be only required to use one in the group, kind of like tardigrade, right? You get what I'm saying? Stuff that talent, like exotics that require team roles, should only be used because you can't have two tardigrades in the group. So that's why we need like this whole PvP guy there, because the beacon was made for PvE, not for PvP. Like, that's what it was made for. So, it should do the exact same thing as tardigrade. If you got one equip, you can't stack it. Coyote should be the exact same way. If you got one equip, you can't stack it. Because imagine if you were able to stack two tardigrades. Imagine. You'll have like 3 lives. And then an efficient proc? Come on. Like, then using efficient to keep your armor, you get one tardigrade proc, and imagine somebody got on Unbreakable, and then they got a survivalist in the group. Bro, come on. It's crazy. Well, after playing a total of 15 matches, I can tell you conflict on PC isn't as bad as what you go through on console. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. It's only PlayStation that's the problem, to be honest with you. Now Xbox is now a problem. It wasn't a problem until the PlayStation guys went to Xbox and then made it a problem. They didn't deal with this either at one point when it got banned, like 3 years ago, I want to say. They got like temporarily banned and they all went to Xbox while they were banned. And they brought every problem that was on PlayStation to Xbox in conflict. All the bunk, the pop shot builds, the regen builds, the tardy bunk. They brought all that cheese over there. So, yeah. If they were able to do it on PC, they would have did it too. But not everybody has a PC. So, here we are. Here we are. Ooh. Blind. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it really has. It really has. You know, there's not a lot of people that play PvP over there on PC, but there is a PvP community there. They're just not doing the BS. I heard DO2 will have crossplay. Is it true? Yes. They're going to be adding crossplay sometime this year. Sometime this year or sometime next year. So, it could happen next year. So, maybe 2027 or early 2028. But yeah, I don't know exact when. They didn't really say much about it, but they said it's coming. Times with that damn shirt on. You said I would not be touching PvP unless I can toggle it to PC only lobbies when crossplay comes because I don't want to deal with y'all console BS. Honestly, you might have that option to toggle and turn it off, but I don't think I think they're going to be mostly worried about you being on mouse and key. But, you know, we do have some, I want to say, mouse and key players on console. PC got more BS people on PC. Use mortars and fire and foam.
Hostile secret mine detected.
Man got hit with a straight mortar. Is that Wizard over there? That is Wizard over there. Yeah, it is Wizard. He's using the mortar. Him and Spaz. Yeah, that's what what's the name they want to deal with. So I can understand that. You're trying to fight, and then boom, mortar right on top of you.
An agent needs assistance.
Damn, bro, you couldn't finish him right there? It's annoying, but for sure. It is annoying, though, for sure. Yeah, it's terrible, bro. That's why they need interactions, bro. They don't have an interaction, so they can just drop it and just keep going. They can just do this, and then just keep running, and then just aim it at you, aim it at you, aim it at you, dive out of the way, aim it at you, nothing. And then they can just come pick it up, full speed. Like, you see the interaction? I gotta stop. They got that little stop, too, but I feel like once you place your mortar down, that's it. It should not have an interaction. Oh, man. They just need to get rid of that whole interaction thing. It should be more tactical, more competitive.
Hostile blinder firefly detected. Boost about to activate. Boost online. Hostile seeker mine detected.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got it, got armor.
Boost is being taken by
Got armor.
allies. Boost has been taken by allies.
Yeah, he's, yeah, bro. Like, he's just running and just aiming it, bro.
An agent needs assistance.
The enemy can't keep up. They're about to get pulled out.
Like, look at that, bro. Look how many times he's shooting that, bro. Look, he's just placed it. He's running full speed, and he's faster with the quick step, too, so.
Hostile stinger.
Let me show you the kind of build he got on. It's fast, I think, that's doing it. Yeah, see. He got on the hybrid.
Agent down.
Like, this is what he has on, and that's doing all that damage. You would think that he'll be dead, right? He has no armor. He should be dead.
Hostile defender drone.
It's getting to that hour, man. It's really getting to that hour.
An agent needs assistance.
The specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Yeah, it's getting to that hour, bro. It's getting to that hour, man. I might call it there, man.
Pulled out.
It's funny. It's funny seeing somebody run from you fast as hell. I was like, uh-oh, where you going? Stood still and beamed them as they ran. That's funny. Oh, man, that's just crazy, bro. That's just crazy. That mortar, yeah. Hybrid mortar build, man. T6. I think I'm going to just end it right there, man. I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Shout out to everybody that joined and smashed that like button today, man. I'm sorry for going live a bit later today. Like I said, I went live earlier on Twitch because it was drops, and I was trying to do that stuff, and I was doing some PvE stuff as well. So, but I'll see you guys. I'll probably see you guys on, I want to say, what? This week's going to be a pretty different week, so maybe I might go live tomorrow, and then see you guys on Saturday. But until then, yo, this is Badger signing out. See you lovely people in the next one. Be breezy. I'm out.